Hey YouTube, it's Sean. This is what I've been up to lately. Uh, Window motor. Weirdest thing I ever seen in my life. It's for that's for a '88 Jeep Cherokee, not Grand Cherokee, just Cherokee. And those things are expensive. The cheapest one I found online was over $100 just for that mess right there. It's $113 for a little cheapy Chinese one, and if you want a decent one, it's going to cost you like $158. But I got this one at the wrecking yard for $30. It was a little rusty, but I think I got it working. I got to weld that back on right there. It popped off, not a big deal. It just kind of spot welded it. And it goes, oops. You can see the line in it. Goes like, well, I think, you see, it goes like that. Yep, it goes just like that. We can put that back on there and everything's gonna be fine. But that's not the main thing I've been doing. Main thing I've been doing is a new hot water heater. Yeah. Guy works over here at the trailer factory. They make, or they, excuse me, they put together RVs. Forest River. And he had a water heater. It was new. Guy wanted a bigger water heater, so they pulled this one, and I got it for $200, and regularly that one is $400. It's like $459, and I did paint that right here with some high heat engine paint. The first thing to happen to these is this will rust out right here. So when they're new, you paint that right there where the water comes down out of your pop-off valve and out of your anode, excuse me. I drained this one. I tested it out and it works perfect. But if you paint that while it's new, you won't have a trouble. Yeah, there's our classic speeder through here. He comes through here quite often. Anywho, we'll take you inside, guys. So turn some lights on. But yeah, we've been working on this trailer pretty much a lot. And I got it all installed in there. The old hot water heater. I put the old, off the old one, I put the bypass on it. And it's all hooked up and no leaks at all. And I had to make a new panel right there because the old panel didn't have a switch for the hot water heater. It only had for the water pump. So we fixed that, and the hot water heater switch works too. Excuse me. So we got that made. On the old switch, I'll show you what we had. It was real janky, especially being where it's located. It was just a regular old light switch, like. Hang on a second, I'm looking through my pile of parts here. There it is. Yeah, it was just a regular light switch. And it was right in there. And then this is the bed right here. And inadvertently, somebody would move the blanket or kick it with their foot and it would turn on. Those are a lot more shallow and less likely for that to happen. and I didn't like that water heater switch. Looks like a light switch, and it worked just fine, but that water pump would pop on in the middle of the night, and yeah, we fixed that. I gotta put the cupboard doors back on now, but that water heater works fabulous. I mean, perfect. Real good water heater. Also, what I've been doing, turn you in here, we got a brand new toilet. Brand new. It's got the kick pedal on it. The other one had the knob back there in the corner, and I didn't like it. And the valve would, where the hose leak come in, would leak, and it would throw water all over the floor. Bad deal in a trailer. You don't want rot. It's not rotten. It's time to fix it before that happens. Brand new toilet. We got an Aqua 5. That there was great. Kids need to clean this place out with the vacuum cleaner. I see they've been sleeping out here. What else we did? I'll show you. Here's the box for the Aqua. All right. Yeah, here's the old one. Old hot water heater, and it worked just fine. There wasn't anything wrong except for this one has a pilot light, and that pilot light will just sit there and burn and burn and burn and burn all your fuel up, even when you're not using hot water. I didn't like that. The one that I put in is a instant ignition. I mean, it's a electronic ignition. In other words, it heats the hot water up, and then it goes out completely. It doesn't use your fuel or your electricity. It heats the hot water, it does its job, and then it shuts off. This is a lot better unit, a lot better. Also, this one is electric or propane, where that one, the old one, was propane only. And like I said, it worked, but it was old. And right there, I drained that old one, and there was a mound of rust there. A whole mound of rust. All that. And most of it's washed away because we washed the driveway down. But there was a lot of rust in that water heater, so the old one went away. Well, it's going away. It worked fine, you know, it got the water hot just fine. Never had a problem with it except for it was old. And the problem I had with it, it would burn our propane up quick. So we got rid of it. The instant ignition is going to be a lot better. Alright guys, that's what I've been doing. That took a lot of time to change, because we're talking old, and put in a new one. That one that I just put in came out of a 2018 trailer. This is 1979. So it took about 5 to 6 hours to swap it over because of the differences. A lot of plumbing differences. Fuel, the gas line was different. Electrical, this one has no electric hook to it at all, where that one does, the new one does. So yeah, it took some hours to swap it over, but I'm glad I did it. It works way better. When it's on, it's on. When it's off, it's off. It doesn't sit and burn your propane fuel up. And I still have my glorious mess here. We started organizing though, putting them in boxes from the scooter parts and the yada yada. And we'll get it cleaned up when I'm done working on mainly the RV and the scooters. But yeah, we're gonna be putting that window motor regulator setup in mother-in-law's Jeep, and see how that goes. But that's what I've been up to lately, guys. Y'all take care, and thanks for stopping by. But I am so happy we got this put in there. A lot better. Brand new hot water heater. Alright, take care, y'all. Thumbs up. Bye-bye.